I'm going to talk about occurring pattern. So let's talk about the pressure pattern first and how the 1025 millibars so pressure forms. So pause the video to find out what causing it. 8 p.m. is gonna look like this. 8 a.m. October 24 is gonna look like this. 8 p.m. look like this. 8 a.m. is gonna look like this. 8 p.m. is gonna look like this. So let's look at the precipitation pattern. So zoom in to Toronto. So Scarborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Downtown Toronto 0.25 millimeters of rain. Stouffville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Some Brampton, Mississauga, Wyatt, Owen Sound, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly, Isles, Peterborough, Cobourg, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City. It's going to get 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Orangeville, Newmarket, Grimsby, St. Catharines, Belleville, Oshawa, Uxbridge. So those cities, including Orangeville, including pass through Orangeville, is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Collingwood, Hanover, is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. So the mean average of Southern Ontario is 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So Scarborough, Stouffville, Newmarket, Uxbridge, skip Oshawa. So Niagara on the Lake. It's going to get It's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. So Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Oakville, Hamilton, Niagara Falls City, Wharton, Collingwood, Midland, Barrie, Beverly Isles, Georginia, Belleville. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Cobourg is different, so it's gonna get 2.5 millimeters of rain. Fort Erie is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. Grimsby is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Hanover is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So Hanover, Collingwood, Owen Sound, Niagara. So Fort Erie, Barrie, Georginia, Midland is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So Newmarket, yeah, the Newmarket's actually here. So it's going to get some 0. Newmarket, Cobourg, London, Hanover, Barrie, Georginia, and Beverly Isles. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Collingwood is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. So next hour. Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, Fort Erie, Collingwood. Ignore Hanover. So Barrie, Beverly Isles, Hamilton doesn't count. So Grimsby, St. Catharines. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So Collingwood, even though 2.5 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake, Hanover, no, it doesn't count. So it's going to be 0.25 millimeters of rain, except for Collingwood and Hanover, because Hanover is going to pass through. Hanover gets nothing, and Collingwood is 2.5 millimeters of rain. Parts of. So next hour. So Oshawa, Uxbridge, Berry, Beverly Isles, Georgia, Hanover. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour, 8 p.m. high pressure moves through south of Georgian base. So Collingwood, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough. No, Peterborough doesn't count. So Niagara on the Lake Fort area is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. 540 line is freezing line, but sometimes that's near like zero elevation, meters of elevation. So 8 a.m. So Niagara, there's nothing on 8 a.m. October 26th. In high pressure, there's nothing. In high pressure again, 1031. 8 a.m. Let's see what cities. So Scarborough, that's it. So west and southern here stays dry. So it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Next hour. Downtown Toronto, Scarborough, Mississauga. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including parts of Brampton. So nothing else. So next final hour, nothing. So total precipitation every 12 hours. So skip today's. So Scarborough mean average is 0.7. So Scarborough still full. Newmarket is passing through. Hamilton for now. Mid is Oshawa, Uxbridge, borderline. Peterborough is actually here, so it's Peterborough nothing. So those are 0.2 millimeters of rain, except for Peterborough. Ignore that. So next round. So London, Beverly Isles, Georgia, Coburg, Niagara Falls cities. So I might skip some cities. It's going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. So next round. So Collingwood, that's it. It is 4 millimeters of rain. So didn't do like 2.5 millimeters of rain. That doesn't count. So that doesn't exist. So don't forget Mississauga, 0.2 millimeters of rain. And 2 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake is outside of it. That's in St. Catharines, but Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. So Fort Erie is gonna get 1.2 millimeters of rain, but decreasing risk of 1.2 millimeters of rain. So next hour it's possible. So the weather model doesn't work like times. So Oshawa, Uxbridge, Kubrick doesn't count. I count Kubrick for now. It's gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound, Beverly Isles, Georgia. It's going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rain, but Owen Sound is gonna get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. So skip the one for a long time. So it's gonna get some borderline 0.7 millimeters of rain. So Newmarket, nothing. It's borderline 0.2 or 0.1 millimeters of rain, so it doesn't count. So Peterborough doesn't count, too far from heavy precipitation. So Fort Erie, parts of Niagara on the lake. So how far is Niagara on the lake? Close to Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. So didn't do Orangeville. So Orangeville gets nothing, but later on it's going to change. So if you do one seek wrong, it's okay. But next day, 8 p.m. nothing. The next hour, 8 p.m. final day. Downtown Toronto is gonna get some 2 millimeters of rain. Somewhere, not somewhere, but so Scarborough is gonna make it some heaviest to. It's gonna be 1.2 millimeters of rain. Lightest 0.2 millimeters of rain. So Mississauga, Brampton. So Brampton is borderline 0.7 and Mississauga is inside 0.7 millimeters of rain. So rest of Southern Ontario is dry except Toronto, parts of Toronto. So Richmond Hill is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain, actually 0.2. Let's say 0.7 mostly. So total precipitation once every 12 hours. So the missing cities. So Orangeville, Ontario is possible. So it's gonna get some 5 millimeters of rain. Wilkes-Barre 6 millimeters of rain. 9 millimeters of rain by ton. Owen Sound I did. So rest of cities could be skipped. So Belleville is 2 millimeters of rain. Hamilton 1 millimeters of rain. So then temperature pattern. So it's gonna take a minute to find the correct actual temperature model run. So Brampton 5 degrees, 4 degrees in Stouffville, 6 degrees in downtown Toronto, Newmarket is 3 degrees, Orangeville is 3 degrees, Wilkes-Barre is 3 degrees, Oshawa is 5 degrees, 6 degrees in Cobourg, 3 degrees is in Peterborough, 4 degrees in Belleville, Niagara on the Lake is 7 degrees, 5 degrees in Niagara Falls City, 6 degrees, gonna ignore that, 3 degrees in London, 5 degrees in Warriorton, 5 degrees in Collingwood. So next hour, 10 degrees in downtown Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga is 10 degrees, 10 degrees in Hamilton, 10 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, 90 degrees is in Niagara Falls City, 9 degrees is in Stouffville, Scarborough is 10 degrees, 9.5 actually. So Oshawa is 10 degrees, 8 degrees in Newmarket, Wilkes-Barre, Peterborough is 9 degrees in Cobourg, 10 degrees in Belleville. Oakville is skipped, so it's gonna be 10 degrees. So 9 degrees in Warriorton, 8 degrees in Collingwood, 8 degrees is in Orangeville, actually 9 degrees. So next hour, so London's 10 degrees. Warriorton 6 degrees, 4 degrees in Collingwood, 1 degree is London, 3 degrees in Brampton, 4 degrees is in downtown Toronto, 3 degrees in Scarborough, 2 degrees in Stouffville, 1 degree is in Newmarket, 2 degrees in Wilkes-Barre, 5 degrees in Oshawa, 6 degrees in Cobourg, 3 degrees in Peterborough, 3 degrees in Belleville, Niagara on the Lake is 6 degrees, 4 degrees in Niagara Falls City, Hamilton 5 degrees, 5 degrees in Oakville. So next hour, so 9 degrees is in Warriorton, 7 degrees in Collingwood, 10 degrees in London, 10 degrees everywhere in Toronto, Hamilton 11 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, 10 degrees in Niagara Falls City, 9 degrees in Newmarket, 9 degrees is in Orangeville, 8 degrees in Wilkes-Barre, Oshawa 9 degrees in Peterborough, 9 degrees in Cobourg, 10 degrees in Belleville. Oakville is 10.5 or 11 degrees mostly actually. So next hour, here it is. So 6 degrees is in Hamilton, 2 degrees in Brampton, 4 degrees in downtown Toronto, 2 degrees in Markham. No, Markham is 3 degrees in Scarborough actually. So 6 degrees, 8 degrees. 7 degrees in Oakville. 2 degrees in Oshawa. 1 degree is minus 1 degree is Newmarket. Orangeville is gonna be 0 neutral temperature, like freezing. And Uxbridge is freezing. 9 degrees in Peterborough. 5 degrees in Coburg. 1 degree is Belleville. Niagara-on-the-Lake is 6 degrees. 4 degrees in Niagara Falls City. London is 1 degree. 2 degrees in Whiteton. 2 degrees in Collingwood. So next hour. So might miss a day for today's video. So Whiteton is 9 degrees. Collingwood is 7 degrees. 10 degrees in London. 9 degrees in Brampton. 8 degrees is in Stouffville. Scarborough 9 degrees. 9 degrees is in downtown Toronto. And Oakville is 9 degrees. 10 degrees. Hamilton 9 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is 9 degrees. 9 degrees in Oshawa. Coburg. 8 degrees is in Newmarket. Possibly even Orangeville. Peterborough. Belleville. Oshawa is Uxbridge is 7 degrees. So next hour. Second and final hour. So Whiteton 4 degrees, 2 degrees in Collingwood, 2 degrees is in London, 5 degrees is in Brampton, 4 degrees in Stouffville, 7 degrees in downtown Toronto. Scarborough, it's going to be 5 degrees. Oakville 7, 8 degrees. I'm going to say 8 degrees. Hamilton 7 degrees, 4 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake, 3 degrees in Niagara Falls City. Newmarket is 4 degrees. Orangeville is going to be 5 degrees. Uxbridge 3 degrees, mostly Orangeville is 4 degrees. 5 degrees in Oshawa, 6 degrees in Coburg, 2 degrees in Peterborough, 2 degrees is in Belleville. So next hours, final hour. Whiteton 9 degrees, 8 degrees in Collingwood, 11 degrees in London, 10 degrees in Hamilton, everywhere in Niagara Falls is 11 degrees, 8 degrees in Brampton, 9 degrees, 8 degrees in Brampton, Mississauga, 9 degrees in downtown Toronto, Scarborough 9 degrees, Stouffville same thing, Oshawa 10 degrees in Coburg, 8 degrees in Newmarket, Orangeville is 7.5 degrees, Uxbridge 9 degrees, Peterborough is 9 degrees, 10 degrees in Belleville, Midland, let's see if this counts, so 10 degrees. So this is the end of the video.